Hi Helen, here is your office cupboard. I've made a quick model of some archive boxes. This is 500mm deep shelves here and here. I've had a look at a 400mm deep shelf here, but you might be able to see that the problem, you're not going to be able to get past this line here. You're not going to be able to thread boxes up past this shelf front. So, and what you could do, let's just grab another box quickly. It might be that you can sort of lift the box. No, that's not helping. I'm going to get rid of that. This, if you have a box in here, you might be able to lift it up and over onto that shelf, which is why I've only shown one shelf there. But if I put a second shelf in, let me just do that for you. If I put a second shelf in, you're not going to get anything past it, even if, you know, I've experimented with bringing that right down to here. Maybe you can compress that all a bit, but it's going to get to a point. Let's just have a look at that. Hang on. I'll just compress those first two a bit more. Probably do a little bit more than that. Bear with me. Okay, no, it's not going to help. Let's bring that right down to there. You're still not going to get an archive box through that gap. I mean, okay, so maybe it's not archive boxes, you'll be able to get something through that gap, but I wouldn't make that top one a 500, because it's going to make that even hard to get stuff up and past. You could make it a 300, but I think that's sort of compromising a bit too much. So I think that is probably what you need to do. What you could do is you could start with everything except that top shelf, so buy the bottom two shelves and all of that kit to get them hung up. If you think you can get another shelf in there, then we can do that as a separate order. If you're confident that you can use, I mean, also, you know, one shelf is, you know, that is also a good solution. So you just have one side where you just sort of stack it up here, and a bit more of a sort of an open dumping space there. I've suggested using a 900 wide track and two 45 shelves. There's no point, I don't think there's any point buying longer shelves and cutting them down to fit absolutely edge to edge. If you're just using it for archive boxes and stuff like that, you're not going to gain very much. It's just, you're just avoiding a bit of hard work cutting those down. So I would take the 45 wides. I wouldn't take 900s because they're going to be, it's going to be easier to fit in individual shelves rather than full width ones. I think that's a reasonable solution, and it doesn't matter what you've got on that back wall. If that's a stud wall or a masonry wall, this track system will carry the weight. I've got no doubt at all about that track method carrying the weight, but do let me know, is it a stud wall or a masonry wall here at the back? Okay, hope that's helpful. Open to ideas if you want to look at other things. Can't find out how to turn the video off. There it is.